Anywhere I go on any given day, it's just me, and I'ma do my thing.
Hey, my creators, have you been wanting to create posters for yourself or maybe for your kids? Maybe you want to sell them. Put those designs into some beautiful frames, and you or your customers can totally redecorate any space, anytime for very little cost. If you have the patience to learn, I can show you how. You'd be surprised at what you can do with just a little help from me. So, are you ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, my creators, starting March 2026, you can get access to all of the templates and most elements and images that I use in my YouTube tutorials when you join my channel membership. So instead of recreating everything from scratch, you'll be able to open the templates, customize them, and start creating right away. So if you enjoy learning how to design digital products with me, this membership gives you access to the DFY designs, PLR ebooks, planners, stickers, and images, Canva tools, and apps that I'm using behind the scenes each time. And it's so easy to sign up. Just hit the join button now beneath this video. All right, my creators, so we're here on canva.com. And as most of you know who have been with me for a while, I do have the pro version, the pro subscription. If you're new, you know, or I'm sorry, if you are new, you may not know, but the pro subscription is just fabulous because there are just so many things that you can do with the pro subscription that you cannot do with the free version. So I highly, highly recommend the pro subscription. Okay. So let's get started. So I'm on the homepage of Canva, and all you need to do is click on the templates tab here, and we're going to type in the word poster. That's it. We're going to hit our enter button, and we are going to search for a poster that we like. So let's just kind of scroll down. Let's say, since I'm a woman, let's say we just want to create a girly poster, right? So let's scroll down. I'm going to choose this one right here. It says Bazaar. I'm going to put a star on it so you see I favorited this. So I'm just going to click on this, and it is going to open up, and it's going to ask me if I want to customize this design, and that is what I want to do. So we're going to customize this design. We started to customize this particular poster. All right, so I'm gonna just click on her, and I'm going to trash this particular image. I'm gonna keep everything else right now as it is, and we are going to create kind of like a vintage style poster, okay? And you can create whatever you want. So again, I'm just giving you the process that you would use. You could use any image that you want, whatever you want, you could do that, okay? So I'm going to click on this one, and these over here are some images that I created on Midjourney. And if you are a member, you will have access to these images through the membership here on YouTube. So if you're interested, you can just click the join link underneath the video here. Okay. So I'm not going to remove this background. You know why? If we remove this background, it might take away some of the red. And I actually like the brown around it, the kind of beige color, because it gives you that vintage type feel. So I'm actually just going to right click on it, and I'm going to choose set image as background. Okay. So now we have this right here. I like this bazaar. I don't think I want this, but I'll tell you what, I always teach people to instead of just deleting everything before you have finalized your design, I like to actually just duplicate the page. And then that way I have my original, everything down here intact. Okay. So I'm going back up here. Right now, I'm going to delete this vintage and I'm going to delete that. And I think I'm going to delete most of all of this. I'm going to even delete that right now. Okay. And then I'm going to bring this down somewhat. Right now it's pink, but I want it to be red, but because there's red paint in the background, I'm going to outline this. Okay. So let's change this to say class. All right. And well, let's say classy. All right. So now I'm going to keep this right here. All right, so let's change the color of this to red just for now. And let's click on effects and let's try outline. Okay, so we're going to change we're going to make it a little thinner, first of all. And let's go over here and let's outline it to black. Yeah, that sticks out a little more. Now, something else I'm going to do, I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to see, I want to take these hearts and move them in other places. So let me see if I can do that. So I'm on Magic Studio and I'm going to choose Magic Grab and I'm going to see if it allows me to grab these hearts. No, I don't think it will. It is only allowing me to grab the entire image of the woman. Let's see. Oh, it did let me grab one heart right here on the left-hand side. Let me see if it'll do this one. No, it won't do that one. So let's just grab this one. And we are going to be able to copy or duplicate this particular heart. See how I moved it? So I could put that over there. And I could probably try to change the color. Hey, my creators, starting March 2026, you can get access to all of the templates and most elements and images that I use in my YouTube tutorials when you join my channel membership. So instead of recreating everything from scratch, you'll be able to open the templates, customize them, and start creating right away. So if you enjoy learning how to design digital products with me, this membership gives you access to the DFY designs, PLR ebooks, planners, stickers, and images, Canva tools, and apps that I'm using behind the scenes each time. And it's so easy to sign up. Just hit the join button now beneath this video. Yeah, we can change the color if we want to. So that's cool. So if we can change the color here, then we could actually change the color in the letters where it says classy. Okay. So let's make this let's see, do we want it pink? What color do we want it? What's a vintagey? Let's make it that blue. I like this, okay? So now we're going to click on the word classy and we're going to change this to that same blue. All right. And now let's click back on the heart. Let's duplicate this heart again. We'll put this down here. And the word classy, let's click in the font box and let's see if we can find a more vintage type font. Okay, here's one. Let's click on that. Not exactly what I'm looking for. That either. That either. So you get my point. You can find whatever font you want. Let's just go ahead and choose this one for now. And obviously we have to make this a lot smaller. So I'm just going to type 200 in here for now. And I'm going to grab the edges, bring it down, and then I'm going to grab the dots on the end and make it larger like that. And you know what? I may actually like the font that we had it in even better. So I'm going to click the undo button right now. I'm going to keep clicking undo until we get back to our original. I think it was like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to duplicate this word classy so I can keep my original. And now let's click back on the font box and let's click on Vintage Morning again. And that way we can see which one we like better. Yeah, I think I like the original better. So we'll just keep the original. Okay. So there we go. Now we can, because it's outlined here, we can actually change this font to more of a kind of beige color, kind of like the background. We could, or we couldn't, or we don't have to, I should say. What kind of grammar was I using? Okay, so we'll leave that there. Let's duplicate that one more time. Let's make it a little smaller. We'll put this over her shoulder. And now we have a simple vintage poster. So this is all right, my creators. So now you know how you can make your own posters using Canva and a few already created designs and templates that are ready to use. All right, my creators, thanks for joining me today. I hope, as always, that you got something from this video. So don't forget to check out my membership here on YouTube. And also, all the other ways to join and connect with me are in the pinned comment and also in the description of this video. And remember, the more we create, the less we hate. And I'll see you in the next video.